getting back into our conversation, what I actually wanted to do this week, the main league that I wanted us to discuss was the Serie A. And I actually want some predictions, man. I want some predictions. So I'm going to start with you, BK. Actually, let me start with you, Albert, because the week before we discussed Eredivisie, Wonga and Pretty said Ajax is going to win the league. And me and BK were like, nah, it's PSV. Although PSV drew before.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to hear from you, man. Talk to me. Who is winning the Eredivisie and who is coming in second between Ajax and PSV?
I feel like Ajax has lost like a lot of key players, and they are still going to lose more because United apparently is succeeding in getting Anthony. So PSV, they look strong because they played the Super Cup. I think it was a week ago, and then they won it, and then they looked strong. So I don't like making early predictions, but then PSV for me.
So PSV
because
for the league, and you're saying Ajax is finishing second. There's no surprise team here.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe Feyenoord knows.
Okay.
Because Ajax, like they lost their coach, so it's like they are starting over again with a new system and whatnot. So I think this season it's going to be a bit difficult for them.
All right. I've written that down for you there. We will come back to you end of the season, Albert, and keep you accountable for your words. All right, BK, let us get into the Serie A. And let's discuss.
Let's do it.
Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Talk to me. Give me your top 4.
Whew. My top 4.
Your top 4, BK.
My top 4
in numerical order. In numerical order. If you're giving me from 4, you give me 4,
yes,
3, 2,
you
1.
Just made it difficult.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen, we are going to come back to these predictions mid-season and see if you want to change your predictions.
Okay. All right. So for now, I would say definitely put my head on the block and say Mourinho, Roma in the top 4.
So number 4.
I'm putting my head on the
Okay.
Number
Listen,
4. Let's
do it this way. Pick it without picking which positions, and then you will rearrange it. So you're putting Roma in the top 4.
Later. I'm putting Roma. I'm putting Inter Milan.
Okay.
I'm putting Juventus.
All right.
Woo! And I know people are going to criticize me for this one, but AC Milan out of the top 4. I'm putting Napoli.
Okay.
That's a bold statement.
All right, you had it here. All right, BK, rearrange these teams for me then. Rearrange these teams for me. You got Roma, you got Juve, you got Inter. Who is winning the league?
Inter Milan.
Inter Milan to win the league. Number 2.
Inter Milan.
Who's to chase? Who is to chase?
Number 2, let's go Napoli.
Napoli, number 2.
Number 3, Juventus, and then Juventus.
And then number 4, Roma. Okay. You heard it here. Ladies and gentlemen. Top goal scorer?
Lautaro Martinez. Let's hope he does the things.
All right. Albert, talk to me. Give me your top 4.
Inter Milan, obviously, for the win. AC Milan
Inter.
second.
Okay. AC second.
And then third place, I'd go for Juventus as well. And then fourth, AS Roma.
Okay. Wow.
Because
Seems like
classic Mourinho. He was playing against a
Right?
side that was recently promoted. He
and he
won
won
1-0,
1-0.
and then
1-0.
Mm.
that side
Come on, guys.
had
You know what?
50
Listen, so,
possession.
sorry to disturb you guys. This is what I hate about Mourinho's team. How do you feel calm on winning 1-0 every game? And he does it. How? I get worried about my team. You understand? Listen, I didn't watch Roma. I haven't watched them this season, but I get scared. How are you winning 1-0? His two games, his two opening games was 1-0, and one of them was for a newly promoted team. Talk to me. Just explain that to me.
I think it's classic Mourinho. You know, you don't have to score a lot of goals to win the game. Just score one and defend well. He used to do it along the ways all the time with the likes of John Terry, win the league defending very well. With Madrid, he did the same, win the league defending very well, one goal difference. So for me, it's part of his team's DNA to just be solid at the back and just do enough to get the result and move on. 3 points at the end of the day, those 3 points don't count more because you scored 10 goals or 5 goals, but you have those 3 points. That's the most important thing. And knowing Mourinho, I think he's of the same opinion that it's the most important thing. Get even Hazard used to say his football is boring, but it's Mourinho. What can we do? 1-0,
Yeah,
just enough.
yeah. Albert, top goal scorer.
Lukaku.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
All
Okay.
right.
Mhm.
Let me just write this down. All right. I'm gonna pick my top four. I am going with AC to win the league. And then I'm going Inter to finish second. And then Juve, seems like third spot is yours. And Napoli to finish fourth. But my top goal scorer is Vlahovic.
Dusa.
All right. I think we're done on this topic. So, hey, man, we are not professional pundits. I work, BK works. Albert introduced himself as a student. So if people keep popping in and popping out, don't mind us. Albert will be gone in a few minutes. But let us finish off this discussion that we're having here. We're almost done actually with it. BK, talk to me about Porto. Porto are gonna win this league, right?
Definitely. I don't see it any other way. They have to retain the title. Sporting, I don't see them mounting a proper challenge. I think they got beat recently 3-0 by Porto. Was
Just
it
this week.
Saturday?
Yeah.
Saturday. Braga, Benfica. Those are some of the teams that I know from the league that usually are halfway decent and sort of mount a challenge. But I do feel like Porto will retain this one. 3 games, they scored 9 goals, conceded one so far, 9 points, perfect start. I just don't see it. I just don't see how they can be dethroned.
All right. Albert, Porto always seem to dominate the Portuguese league almost every season.
Mm.
Tell me, why is it that they go and then struggle in the Champions League?
I think it's the intensity. Like same thing applies to PSG. Like with their leagues, like they are always dominating. So for them, it's less intense. When you get to to the Champions League, like it's very much high intense. So I feel like they just can't keep up with the intensity of the Champions League. So hence they struggle compared to when they're at home, like Portuguese league.
All right. Yeah, man. That's always weird for me. One of the things that I want to investigate. Because really Porto seem to dominate that league. It's like they are high and above, but when they get to the Champions League, it becomes difficult for them to even get out of their group sometimes last 16. But anyways, I think we're done with discussions today about football. Albert, I don't know if you are still going to continue with us, but we are now going to jump into this weekend's game.